Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I figured I'd do something a little different today other than my regular vlog videos. I realized I never got to sit down and really introduce myself to you guys and talk more about myself and my experience so far as a new military wife. If you've watched my military spouse tag video, you'll know that I haven't been a military spouse for that long. So I figured I'd let you guys know how everything's been going so far. I wrote a couple things down, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. My husband has been in the Army officially for about a year now. We have been together for about 9 years and married for about, I think, like 4 months. We are stationed in Washington State on Joint Base Lewis McChord. We live on the McChord side. There is only 2 of us, so we live in a 2-bedroom, like ranch style house. We don't have any kids, it's just us and the pets, so we don't need that much room. So I just kind of wanted to share with you guys some things that I wish that I knew before my husband joined the Army. So we didn't get married until 6 months after he signed his contract. So anybody who's watching who hasn't gotten married yet and their boyfriend or girlfriend is at basic training or now, these are just some things that I wish that I personally knew before he signed. My first thing is you cannot apply for a house or receive BHA. I have no idea. BHA and the other one BAS, I think it is. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. You cannot apply for housing or receive any of the dependent benefits without having a marriage license. If you're engaged and you don't have the actual certificate, you will not receive any of those benefits. You need a marriage certificate in order to be listed as a dependent for benefits on your husband or wife's DEERS thing. After you guys get married and you have the marriage certificate, you can apply for housing. We applied for a house in the beginning of January, and we actually found out that we were assigned a house at the end of January, and I was able to move out here the beginning of February. Another thing I wish I knew before my husband joined is that the military does not pay for any moving expenses if you get married after he signs his contract. My husband signed his contract in May of 2019, and we didn't get married until December of 2019. So when we finally found out we were getting a home, I had to figure out how I was getting myself and my belongings from Long Island, New York to Washington State. So my plan was to pack up my car and drive across country with one of our friends. Luckily, the weekend that I was moving, our benefits kicked in, and that pretty much helped with gas, tolls, food, and hotels. But as I said, we just got lucky and those benefits kicked in. Sometimes it takes months for those benefits to kick in. If you don't have your own financial means to move yourself, I guess, to wherever your soldier is stationed, the military does not pay for moving if you guys get married after your significant other joins the Army. Another thing that I wish that I knew is that your soldier is in charge of finding all information out. They are in charge of signing you up for TRICARE, your dental, your vision, anything that has to do with the Army. They have to find it out through the chain of command. I'm the type of person that likes to do things as soon as I find out that I need to get them done. So I kind of have to depend on him to figure everything out while I sit back, because that's just what they need to do. If you're like me, you just need to let your significant other know, go get that done. I think my biggest advice to any new military spouse out there watching this video is just to have patience with everything. Everything in the military is slow. They don't really find out information at the drop of a hat. So I think patience is a really big key when they're out in the field and they can't text you back or message you back right away. You just have to understand, they're out there doing their job, they're out there training. It's like if you were at your job and you can't respond right away, your significant other would understand that you're busy and you're doing something and you can't, communicate 24/7. Another tip I would have is definitely find something for yourself. Don't always depend on your husband or wife to keep you entertained, I guess. Definitely find your own hobbies, your own personal interests, anything that'll kind of keep you busy, especially if you don't have any friends or family. You kind of just have to find activities or even friends that'll keep you busy so your mind isn't always on your husband or wife. I'm definitely the type of person that likes to do things by myself. I am a homebody. I like to be at home, but when I'm out shopping or something like that, that's like my alone time. I like doing that. Before the pandemic, I also was always at the gym. Currently, I work full time from home because of the pandemic. But I realized when my husband was gone that all I was doing was going to the gym, then coming home and doing absolutely nothing. So I kind of just needed to find my own hobby, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I think YouTube is super helpful with everything. Anything that I need to learn or learn how to do or need more information about, YouTube is my first thing. I don't even go to Google. I go to YouTube because I know YouTube will have an answer or have an answer that'll kind of answer the question, if that makes sense. So that's why I started this channel. It's just a fun hobby, and I like to make videos and I like to watch other people's videos. I'm sorry if this video is kind of all over the place. I'm still not used to the whole talking to the camera thing, so hopefully I'm getting better at it. If anybody has any questions, if you are a new military spouse and need some advice or somebody to talk to, just leave your questions in the comments and I can go ahead and answer them. I'm on my phone all the time. I'm always answering comments, reading comments. Military spouses, you are not alone, and I think that is the number one thing that I've learned in this community. There's so many Facebook groups that you're able to just post a question and someone will answer it for you. Or if they don't have the answer, they'll tag somebody who knows the answer. It's crazy. And I came into this community just thinking I was going to be alone, but I did realize that everybody's kind of in this together, husbands, wives, soldiers, and spouses. And that's a really good feeling. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope that this video was helpful to anybody who's watching it. Like I said, if you have any questions, I'm a brand new military spouse, so I'm right there with you. Just leave any questions in the comments below and I can find an answer. I can ask my husband. We're here for you. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching.